Hello dear viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Shiva and today I have something truly special for you. We have come to Chikmagalur, a place known for its coffee plantations, misty hills and breathtaking views, to explore one of its most charming stays, the Honeydewwz Exoticaa Hotel and Resort. Now, this resort is not inside the hustle and bustle of Chikmagalur town. Instead, it's tucked away about 25 kilometers from the city near Hospate village. We reached Honeydewwz around noon, just as the sun was bright but the weather still pleasant. The check-in process was smooth, and here is where the trip took a wonderful turn. We had originally booked a Bourbon executive villa, but to our surprise, the staff upgraded us to a Bourbon deluxe villa. And the best part? Absolutely free of cost. After the welcome drinks, one of the resort staff members guided us to our villa, and as we drove through the property, we couldn't help but be mesmerized by the surroundings. The resort was spotless, beautifully maintained, and radiated a sense of calm and luxury. Finally, after a short drive, we reached our villa, which was located at one of the quiet corners of the resort. First things first, let me take you on a tour of our little home for the next 24 hours. But before we step inside, let me quickly introduce you to my better half, Dr. Pallavi. And joining us is our little bundle of joy, Sanvi. You'll be seeing her around in the video very soon. Now, as soon as you enter the villa, you're welcomed by a small passageway that feels quite cozy. Right there, the resort has thoughtfully provided a sofa cum bed, which can easily be converted into an extra bed if you're traveling with more people. To the left of this passage, there is a door that opens into the balcony. At the far corner, two chairs and a small table are placed perfectly, just right for sipping your morning coffee or enjoying a peaceful evening conversation. From here, the view is beautiful. As we move back from the balcony and step further inside, we enter the main living space of the villa. And this is where things start getting really impressive. The room is large, airy, and beautifully furnished, giving off a cozy yet elegant vibe. At one corner, there is a lovely seating area with two soft cushioned chairs and a small coffee table in front. On the opposite side, right in the center of the wall, there is a large TV unit that immediately catches your attention. Right at the center of the room stands a large king-size bed, perfectly made and flanked on both sides by neat little side tables. At one corner, there is a tall cabinet designed for storing your luggage. It's spacious enough to keep your bags tucked away neatly so the room never feels cluttered. Next to this is a multi-purpose table with a mirror fixed in front of it. Depending on your needs, it works just as well as a study table or as a dressing table, a small but thoughtful addition that adds convenience. Moving further, you'll see a long counter. Hidden below it is a compact mini fridge, cleverly tucked away from plain sight. On top of the counter, there is a neat little tray with an electric kettle and plenty of coffee and tea bags, perfect for when you want to enjoy a warm cup without having to step out. The room itself is filled with natural light thanks to multiple large windows placed thoughtfully around. Finally, at the back corner, there is the bathroom, clean, spacious, and neatly organized into three sections: the sink, the toilet, and a shower area. To sum it all up, the villa was everything we could have asked for: spacious, well-planned, and beautifully lit with colorful ambient lights. By the time we finally got settled into our beautiful villa, it was almost lunchtime. And honestly, our stomachs were already reminding us of it. The weather was absolutely perfect. A cool breeze, gentle sunlight filtering through tall, majestic trees, and the sound of birds echoing in the background. We noticed a couple of charming gazebos along the path, set a little distance apart but beautifully placed under the shade of giant trees. Our guide had told us earlier that these gazebos were actually campfire spots for the guests. After a few minutes of this peaceful stroll, we finally reached the dining hall. The moment we saw it, we were honestly impressed. The hall was right next to the main reception building, and its entrance looked straight out of a storybook. Stairs beautifully lined with flower pots and plants shaped into little green arches. As we stepped inside, we were greeted by a spacious hall, the first section designed for hosting events like birthdays, get-togethers, and small parties. To the left was the main dining area, large and inviting. By now, after the long journey and a short exploration, we were quite hungry. So we decided to go all in and ordered a hearty meal right away. After some quick debate, we went for a combination of North Indian and South Indian dishes, a perfect mix of flavors. Once we had eaten our heart's content, we made our way back to our villa. The walk back was slow and peaceful, and by the time we reached, we were ready to crash. It had been a long but beautiful day, full of new sights, great food, and that feeling of finally being on vacation. After a long and refreshing afternoon nap, we woke up around 5 in the evening, feeling completely rejuvenated. It was the perfect time for some evening snacks. As we reached the dining space, we were welcomed by the comforting sight of steam rising from freshly fried pakoras. After finishing our delicious evening snacks, curiosity got the better of us, and we decided it was the perfect time to explore the resort's sprawling property. Just next to the dining area is the building that includes Heritage Deluxe Villas, a magnificent structure that seemed to blend effortlessly into the natural landscape. As the name suggests, the place exuded an unmistakable old world charm. The building housed 6 elegant heritage villas under one expansive roof, each thoughtfully designed to reflect the grace and grandeur of a bygone era. After exploring the earlier part of the resort, we decided to take the same scenic pathway back, this time heading toward another cluster of villas nestled around a magnificent bridge. These are the Lanai Villas. Their architecture had a calm, tropical elegance, seamlessly blending into the lush greenery that surrounded them. But what really caught our attention and our curiosity was the bridge stretching gracefully across the villas. From up here, the whole resort unfolded like a painting. At its center was a life-size chessboard, the kind you only see in storybooks or luxury resorts. The air had started to cool, carrying a soft evening breeze that rustled through the leaves. Surrounded by the tranquil beauty, laughter, and a faint scent of blooming flowers, it felt like time slowed down. After spending a good amount of time in that beautiful garden, we decided to move on to the outdoor play area, something our daughter had been eagerly waiting for. The moment she reached the playground, she was off, darting from swings to slides, climbing frames to seesaws, laughing all the way. It was pure joy watching her have the time of her life. After a fun-filled session at the play area, it's time to show you all the front side of this beautiful property. The resort is conveniently located right along the main road that connects Chikmagalur to Tarikere, making it super accessible for travelers exploring this scenic region. As you enter this property, the main pathway splits into two. On the right, you will find the parking area, which is conveniently located right next to the outdoor playground. On the left, the path leads you straight to the main reception building, which also happens to be right beside the dining area. Now, let me take you inside the reception. It's not just a check-in spot, but also doubles as a cozy cafeteria where you can relax with a cup of coffee or grab a quick snack before exploring the property. As we stepped outside, we noticed a narrow stone pathway leading from the back of the reception into the woods. Curiosity got the better of us and we decided to follow it. And that's when we stumbled upon a wonderful surprise. Nestled among the towering trees stood a beautiful treehouse, its wooden structure glowing softly under the evening light. After a refreshing evening stroll along the quiet lanes near our villa, we returned home with that lovely post-sunset calm still lingering in the air. The night was young and we decided it was the perfect time for some cozy family moments. Our daughter wasted no time diving under the soft bed sheets, remote in hand, ready to watch her favorite cartoons on the villa's large TV. It was such a familiar sight, just like our evenings back home, that I couldn't resist shaking things up a bit. So I turned to her with a mischievous grin and said, "Why don't you teach me some of those fun games you have learned at school?" Her eyes instantly lit up. Within moments, she was bouncing with excitement, explaining the rules and showing us the most of her latest playground favorites. If you would like to catch a glimpse of our travel adventures and see more behind the scenes moments, follow me on Instagram at Dr. Shiva Travel Blogs. There's plenty more to come from our journey. At around 7 in the evening, we stepped out of our room once again, this time for something we had been looking forward to all day: the campfire. The campfire spot, as I mentioned before, was at the gazebo, just a short 50-meter stroll from our villa. By the time we arrived, the caretaker had already done his magic. Strangely enough, the place was deserted. Not a single soul inside. Just us, the music, and the dancing flames. But that night, it was our private celebration. We let ourselves go, laughing, dancing, and just soaking in the moment. After wrapping up at the campfire, we wandered toward the indoor play area, which was conveniently located right next to the outdoor playground. The play area had something for everyone: billiards, table tennis, carom, chess, and even a bunch of fun activities for the kids. After a while, our stomachs reminded us it was dinner time. So, with smiles and a hint of playful exhaustion, we decided to make our way back to the dining area once again for a well-earned meal. As the night grew colder, the chill in the air seemed to whisper one clear suggestion: a hot bowl of soup was a must. And so that's exactly where we began. Once the soup had done its magic, we moved on to the main course. Aloo parota followed by a delicious serving of chicken biryani. Once we reached the villa, I settled down to transfer all the videos I had captured during the day onto my laptop. As the files copied over, the room grew quiet. Our daughter, worn out from all the playing and excitement, had already drifted off into a deep sleep. My wife, meanwhile, was casually scrolling through her phone, unwinding after the long day. Around 11 that night, as part of our little travel tradition, my wife prepared some hot tea, the perfect companion for the chilly Chikmagalur weather. With that peaceful ending, we decided to call it a day, bringing our first day at Honeydewwz Exoticaa Resort to a close. We began day 2 with a mix of excitement and a touch of melancholy. My wife prepared 2 steaming cups of coffee, filling the room with that irresistible morning aroma. We stepped out onto the balcony overlooking the lush scenery, the mist still hanging low over the trees. Climbing up to the top floor of the building, we discovered an incredible vantage point, perfect for taking photos. And then came the moment I was waiting for. Time to fly the drone. The shots that followed were absolutely breathtaking. Vast stretches of green mountains unfolding in every direction, bathed in the soft morning light. The Western Ghats stood around us in all their grandeur and divine beauty, and the cool morning air made the experience even more magical. After soaking in the magnificent views of the Western Ghats, we returned to our villa and decided it was time for breakfast. When we booked the villa, we had opted for a breakfast inclusive package, hoping for a good spread. And we were not disappointed. There was an impressive variety of dishes catering to every taste, from traditional South Indian delicacies to continental options. One of the highlights was the live dosa counter, where the chef prepared crisp dosas with a variety of fillings right on request. We chose a quiet corner, settled down with our plates, and enjoyed our meal in peaceful contentment. After finishing our breakfast, we followed through on a small plan we had made earlier to enjoy our morning coffee outside on the stairs leading to the dining hall. It was the perfect spot, offering a pleasant view and a gentle breeze. After finishing our delicious breakfast, my wife decided to head back to the villa to start packing our bags, while my daughter and I set out for one last little exploration around the property. The morning light was perfect, soft, golden, and ideal for flying the drone. As it lifted into the air, the resort unfolded beneath us like a painting. The unwinding paths, vibrant greenery, and distant hills all coming together in one breathtaking frame. Once I wrapped up the drone shots, I headed back to the villa to drop my daughter off before setting out again to capture more footage of the property. If you take the narrow pathway that branches off to the right of the parking area, you'll find yourself in what I like to call the adventure zone, an outdoor activity area designed for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. The first thing that catches your eye are the ropes strung between tall trees, forming a playful network of climbing and balancing challenges. For the truly adventurous, there is even a zip line stretching across the grove, a chance to glide over the trees and feel the rush of wind against your face. Right beside the activity area stands a grand banquet hall built for large gatherings and celebrations. From there, if you take the path leading to the left of the banquet hall, you will spot a new structure rising proudly amid the greenery. The soon-to-be main reception building. After wrapping up the long shoot, I finally made my way back to the villa, tired but content with the day's footage. With everything packed, we made our way to the reception cum coffee bar to complete the checkout process. Finally, before wrapping up this video, let me take you to one of the most eye-catching spots in the entire resort, the tree house I mentioned earlier. Unfortunately, this one isn't open for guest bookings. It belongs to the resort's owner. Since the gates were open, we couldn't resist the temptation to climb up and have a look. At the top, the view was everything I had imagined and more. A sweeping vista of the entire resort, the lush gardens and the distant hills framing the horizon. And that brings us to the end of our stay here at Honeydewwz Exoticaa Resort. It's been a truly refreshing experience, a blend of comfort, adventure and serenity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel stories like this one. See you next time from another beautiful destination. Until then, take care and goodbye.